It's extremely dangerous, and we've seen Milton explosively strengthen this morning, now Category 3, expected to be a dangerous hurricane as it approaches Florida on Wednesday. We've now got storm surge and hurricane watches in effect for much of the west coast of Florida. Hurricane watches likely to go into the interior and over to the east coast later today, and we're going to see significant life-threatening impacts from surge, wind, and flooding rainfall start to play out in Florida beginning overnight Tuesday night, Wednesday, and into Wednesday night and Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, well, you have the west coast of Florida is exceptionally vulnerable to storm surge, especially from a track that's perpendicular to the coast, where you're going to push that Gulf of Mexico water well inland into these bays and harbors. That's places like Tampa Bay, Charlotte Harbor, down to Fort Myers. These are places that are very vulnerable to surge. And if you look at the storm surge forecast we put out this morning, we're expecting somewhere between Anclote River and Inglewood, including the Tampa Bay area, somewhere in here to see 8 to 12 feet of inundation above ground level. Significant inundation all along the coast from Chokoloskee up to north of Tampa to Yankeetown, Sewanee River. Everyone here is at risk of at least seeing 4 to 5 feet of inundation above ground level. So that's really life-threatening surge. That's why we've got evacuations that are starting in many of these coastal communities this morning. You've got today, Monday, tomorrow, Tuesday, to get to a safe place. You're going to want to be in your safe place by sundown tomorrow. Yeah, right now Milton's moving at about 8 miles per hour. We're expecting a motion, faster motion, once it gets up here into the eastern Gulf of Mexico, of more closer to 15 miles per hour. So it's going to move pretty quickly across the peninsula, which means that it's going to bring those hurricane force winds likely all the way across Florida over to the east coast. We're still expecting to see up to 15 inches of rainfall, especially along and north of the track. So the I-4 corridor up towards Jacksonville could see some significant flooding potential, even though the storm is going to be moving pretty quickly.